Alright guys, so today, sorry, we are showing off Cyborg Tao's Awakening. I'm pretty sure he got this World Tournament. He might have got it last World Tournament. I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw that I could awaken him, so I was like, let's do a video on him. Now I did do a lot of Dragon Ball Summon tickets, and man, do they need to make it to where you can do multis on that. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick if you cannot tell, but like, just doing singles on that banner sucks, because I did like 20 singles and I got like one SSR, and then I was like, whatever, I don't care about getting dupes, because I still do have like, I have enough summons to do like 50 more, but like, I'm not going to make myself go through that. So this guy's 55%, but I do think he's going to be pretty good. So we're going to break him down first. If you know what he does, feel free to skip forward in the video a little bit. If you're rocking me, let's go. So his leader skill, he gives tech types 2 key and 70% stats. Not a great leader skill, but I mean, it could be useful in Dokkan Battlefield if you need it to. So on super attack, he raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and has a medium chance of stunning. That's good. And then his passive, he gets attacking defense plus 120% when performing a super attack. And a guaranteed hit when performing a super attack. Okay, I actually didn't know that part. So like if you're going up against like Int UI Goku, he will always hit. Which, I mean, for Int UI Goku in particular, it's not the best, but also if he's going up against like Blue Gogeta in an Infinite Dragon Ball History event, he will also always hit there. So that's just a little bonus. And then he also gets an additional attacking defense plus 20% with each attack received up to 80%. So his percentage buff, it's going to get pretty high here. His links kind of suck. The only one that we can really get active, you know, most of the time is Brutal Beatdown. And then categories is actually on a few categories. We're going to show him off on Resurrected Warriors. We're going to show him off on Siblings Bond. And then just for fun, we're going to show him off on Earthlings, even though that one's obviously going to be his worst category. Okay, so just here, first off, we do have Brutal Beatdown active. We do have him next to Physical Kid Buu. He's getting hit 2 times, so he's going to have half of his bonus part of his passive. And one thing I should mention is, if you look at his defense here, 30k, you're probably like, oh, that's bad. He has Physical Kid Buu on rotation and everything. But right now he has no defense from his passive. It's all from super attack. I'm sorry, guys. What was that, 1.2? Did 1.3 million damage with a crit. That's pretty nice. So he needs to get hit 2 more times, which shouldn't be that difficult. I did go into this event just because it does have 5 stages. I mean, I know we are probably going to one-shot every single stage, but that's besides the point. See, like here, I think, because we can't avoid a super attack with this Frieza and this Cooler, I think we beat this stage. Although, yeah, probably. That normal did half a bar. Yeah, this is definitely done here. Okay, but don't crit, just to make me feel better? Okay, we might not. As long as we don't get any additionals or crits here with Cooler, I think we should be fine. Good. Okay, good. Next turn, I do need to kind of keep an eye on our HP to make sure we will always have Physical Kid Buu's full passive. Part of me here wants to not super attack with Tao, but I'm going to. The reason I didn't want to super with Tao was because if I didn't super with him, then he would actually get like his full passive active. Okay, so now he's up to 1.3. I mean, this guy is a free-to-play unit, kind of. I mean, he is 100% free-to-play. You cannot buy him, you cannot spend stones on him, but it does take RNG to get him. So, I mean, you can call him whatever you want to. He's free-to-play. He's a pain to get, but I'm just glad I finally had something to do with my World Tournament medals, because I don't know about you guys, but I have like 1,000 World Tournament medals, and there's just nothing I can do with them at all. So it just feels good when I can awaken some units. And because I don't spend my this is gonna be the best rotation we see on this in this video probably. Because we have the support from Metal Cooler. He's gonna have his full passive here after he gets hit by Goku. We have Physical Kid Buu's full passive. Obviously the support from Metal Cooler. What are we gonna see here? He's at 1.68. He's 55%. It's not like he's rainbowed. That's actually a pretty good attack stat. I mean, free to play. I mean, we'll take that. Obviously, like, he'd be a lot better if he was easier to rainbow, or just easier to get copies of in general. Because, like, just the World Tournament banner needs a revamp. Like, honestly. Yeah, sorry. But they just need to make it to where you can do multis. They don't even need to change the rates or anything. Just, like, Don't make it to where I need to do 50 single summons to get 2 SSRs, please, because that's just painful. There's a reason why I introduced multis, and it's not so that I could do that. This rotation here for Super Saiyan 3 Goku is actually going to be pretty funny, because here he's having his attack debuffed by like 30%, because I'm pretty sure both Angel and Frieza's debuff attack by 15% for superclass allies and enemies. It's either 15 or 10. I don't remember. It's probably 10 actually. But he's getting debuffed a lot here. With very few links active. He's still over 2 million though. Definitely not bad. Alright, so next turn we're just going to have him linked up with Physical Kid Buu. And I am just going to be honest, like, on pretty much all of his teams, I'm just going to keep him linked up with one unit. Like, here's Physical Kid Buu because he has Brutal Beatdown and he's giving him support. So, I mean, I don't know. So here we're going to see him with Physical Kid Buu with his full passive active here. This is probably going to be the last rotation we see on this team, and then after this we'll probably hop over to, like, Siblings Bond. Our 1.4, I mean, definitely not bad. Could be better. I wanted to check his defense. Hold up, that's actually not going to be the last rotation, because I want to check his defense. He gets 120% on super attack, so it will, like, you know, double pretty much. But I do just want to check his defense. Ooh, we're going to finish this off here, probably. Just no crits or additionals, please. Please, no crits or additionals. Everyone on this rotation is rainbowed, so I don't feel great about it, but just, okay, great. Okay, great. Now, his attack stat's actually pretty low here, but he has, like, no attack links active. He does have some attack support, though. Angel on the Frieza is kind of aged a little bit. It's weird, because he has 150% attack, and you're like, oh, that's a lot of attack, but then you look at his attack stats, and it's not great. Alright, I don't think Cooler could finish this off here, even with, like, double super crits. Yeah, we're fine. He did get a double super, though. Okay, so his defense before he supers is 66k. So I mean, after he supers, I really don't know. I don't know how the start of turn buffs interact with like on super attack buffs, but if it just works how it should work, his defense is going to be like 140k or something like that. So his defense is going to be pretty good. We're going to hop over to the, like, Siblings Bond team, I think. We'll be back in a second. Alright, guys, so here we are. This is actually probably going to be the lowest attack stat we see all video. Except for maybe on the Earthling team if we get unlucky. But here he has no links active. He has 0% of his passive active. Let's just see what he gets to here. So, next time we see him, he's going to have Brawn rotation, as well as he will have been hit twice. So, he's going to be looking a lot better. So, 623,000. Definitely not the best. But he's definitely going to look better like next turn. And on this team you can actually run B-Pan, so we are going to get LR B-Pan's active skill. Probably the time after next when we see him. It would be risky to float off B-Pan next turn, because then we would need to get hit twice, like the next time we have Tau, but I think we could probably do it. I don't know, if I don't it would be a pretty huge mess up, because I would actually have to cut the video, which super huge mess up. Yeah, here I think I'm going to float off B-Pan. Now, I'm not sure how big of an effect B-Pan's active skill is going to give Tau, since he gets a majority of his attack on super attack. Because if you're not aware of how it works, like, B-Pan's active skill works extremely well on units who get, like, huge buffs at the start of turn. Like, we were just using him, Angel Golden Frieza. He gets 150% attack at the start of turn. He would get a huge buff by LR B-Pan. Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. I'm not Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. I wish. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, STR. He gets a huge buff from B-Pan because he gets 150% at the start of turn, you know? But this Tau, the way it works is like, next turn he's going to have 80% at the start of turn, and then 120% on super attack. So I'm not 100% sure on how that's going to calculate along with B-Pan's active skill. I guess we'll see. Okay, Ow, okay, so now he has his full passive active, 1.19 there. Okay, I think after we get the B-Pan rotation, we are just going to cut over to the Earthling team real quick. Because, I mean, I don't want this video to be too long. Especially considering I'm not feeling the best. But, you know, there's got to be content. This is actually probably the shortest time from, like, me recording the video to you guys seeing it ever, by the way. Most of the time I record my videos, like, at least a day in advance. Right now it's 9:37 a.m. and on the 5th. So I'm not sure. I hope this gets up, like, quotes up on time. Because, in case if you guys haven't noticed, every single day at noon Central Time, I have a video go up on this channel, without fail. So I hope this video is not late, but I do need to, like, edit it, make a thumbnail for it, finish recording it. I don't know, it'll be close. This video might be up a little bit late. If it is, I apologize. Okay, so B-Pan next turn. One thing about the Siblings Mon team, though, he might be getting, like, 8 key and, like, 340% from leader skills cumulatively, but there was not, like, a brutal beatdown unit that I can link him up with here. But on the Earthling team there is, so we are going to go over there after this. Okay, the Gobro's kind of showing out a little bit. We like that. Okay, so here he's getting 40% support. He's going to get B-Pan's active skill. Let's see what he gets to here. I think he might get a higher attack stat on the Resurrected Warriors team, but this attack stat's definitely going to be good as well. Okay, boom. He's definitely not going to finish off the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, sadly, because he can't, like, double super, and there's a very low chance he crits. 1.58, so he was a little bit higher on the last team. But right now, let's just hop over to the Earthlings team, see what he can get over there, because over there he is actually one of the best units on the team, just because the Earthlings team, it's not great. We'll be back in a second. I think we just died. Yep, okay, anyways, we'll see you in a second. Alright, guys, so we are back here. We are on the Earthlings team. The rotations here were not great for Tao, because we want to keep him linked up with Spopovich and Yamu, because they will give him, like, Brutal Beatdown, which is really his only attack link he can get active on most teams. This is going to hurt, because remember, he doesn't get any defense until he supers. I just wanted to make sure he got hit, so I put him in the front slot here. Alright, so 670k. On this team, there is no support at all. I looked through my box, and pretty much the only support type unit that I found on this team was Mai. But if you don't know what Mai does, I'm pretty sure, well, not I'm pretty sure, she just gives 40% to, it's either Time Travelers or Future Saga. And sadly, Tao never traveled through time, and he was not from the Future Saga, so couldn't do anything about that, really. Sure, I guess we'll just, you know, let everybody here kind of show out, because I think if everyone here gets a super, we can probably finish off Bardock here. My Oob is only 55%, by the way. I can't wait until they put the last copy of LR, King Cold, and Mecha Frieza in, by the way, because they've released 4 copies on Global, and they released the 4 copies super early, but since then they just haven't released another copy, and I mean, I have plenty of Battlefield currency. I would just like to rainbow them, but instead I just have a 90% King Cold and Mecha Frieza on my account, which I'm not happy about. Alright, so here we have him with Spopovich and Yamu. He's going to be linked up a little bit better. After this turn, he's going to have his full passive active, because I'm pretty sure he needs to get hit 2 more times. So he's going to get hit once here. Great. And then, so 797k, and then I'm pretty sure he needs to get hit 1 more time here. Yeah, okay, so now he should have his full passive. Ouch. Yeah, his defense isn't great. Spopovich and Yamu. I know I did a showcase on them. I don't remember what they do. I just looked up, like, Brutal Beatdown link on the human category, and I found them, and then I threw them on the team. So I don't know what they do. They are rainbowed. Okay, ow, ow. I guess they get defense by being hit. Okay, Krillin. Good job beating up Bardock. We like that. Okay. Alright, so I think we're just going to get next rotation. Because, next rotation is going to be Krillin's max on this team. And then I think after that, we're just going to call it a video. Overall, like, Cyborg Tao is cool, but he's not a unit you're ever going to use. Like, if you, okay, cool. If you get him, you probably just got him to be a box trophy, which is, like, most of the units on my account at this point are just kind of box trophies. And if you don't care about, like, box trophies, there's probably not a reason for you to awaken him, or much less SA10 him. Okay. Tien and Chaozu. Okay, they actually finished that off. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, I'm actually not sure if we're going to beat this event, because I didn't bring any healing items, because, like, right now the World Tournament is still on. So, you know what, I'm actually just going to take this turn. I don't want to die here before we get to see Tao's attack. Okay. So, let's see what his max is on this team here. It's definitely the lowest max we've seen, but I don't think it's going to be the lowest, like, attack stat. Yeah. 850,000. Without any support is not the worst in the world, but it's also definitely not great. Like, I mean, even Spopovich and Yamu here are higher. But, I mean, they're rainbowed, and he's not, but also, like, they're so much easier to rainbow. So, I feel like it's probably fair to compare them, but anyways, guys, let me know how you guys feel about Cyborg Tao. in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name is Blah, and I'll see you guys next time.